Good evening, everybody. I am alive. Falcon started the stream at the exact same time. That's kind of creepy, actually. Why the hell did a Ben video start? Didn't even click on anything. Not liking Odin's connection to me right now. Are you alive, Michael? Oh, okay. That's weird that you just went completely silent for a bit.
Nice.
Oh, Odin's is in game chat.
Ah, so his face.
Well, we're in party chat, so it doesn't make any difference.
I think they're waiting for KLC.
We're waiting for KLC, yeah. Don't think Robin's
votes.
racing by the looks of it.
Is anyone else on the line that hasn't joined? No. Rowan.
Would you be able to put the stream link in the chat if possible?
Yeah, man.
Good, good, good.
Nice connect. I've got 3 bars.
The only person that's not got, the only 2 people, or that haven't got 4 or 5. Vitala's got 3. You've got 2 now, and Odin's had 1.
Yeah, I've got 2 now. TS Odin. Make sure to subscribe to. I would imagine that's. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Falcon said don't forget to subscribe to my channel to succeed. What the fuck?
Sorry, what?
You know that thing I put lol walls think Fiat got the things I hear. Ha ha ha. Ashbet said give him a break, he's just a kid. I don't know if that's going to mute him.
I don't know. Thomas Romanides is in the stream. Along with chill drive. I'll try not to chill drive. Just don't mess up in turn 3, then you won't have to worry. No, Calic, we're waiting for KLC. Because he's running a little bit late. We don't mind waiting a little bit for him.
What?
And Vote auto-corrected KLC to KFC. Got chicken on the mind.
Can you say to Dems to go to Haas?
Okie doke.
Actually, I'll tell him.
No, I'm already there, mate. Just sent it.
Oh, I've already sent it.
Lol.
Yay, I sent it. Like, quicker than...
Mitchell might join during qualifying. Okie dokie. Well, he has about 3 invites.
Righty. I think we're good to go.
Still waiting for KLC, aren't we?
I don't think he's coming, man.
No, he said, can we wait for him? It's only just past, so...
kill me.
Yeah, KLC did just put it'd be 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh shit, straight up. Yeah, trying.
Robin, Killuminati, it doesn't seem like either of those guys are joining. They have invites, but...
Didn't expect Robin to not join. Don't tell me what to do.
Bloody Odoms. Can tell you what to do all you like, mate. The agonising wait for one person.
But else didn't come. Didn't, oh yeah, he did say.
He did he said it'd be 2 minutes. I did just say.
Why is Falcon putting the F3 stream in the F2 chat? I didn't put the F2 stream in the F3 chat.
Yeah, but you know what Falcon's like? He wants to advertise his channel, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Because he wants to try and get to 50 subs, doesn't he? Bless him.
He lost 2 subs.
To be fair, I haven't actually gained a sub in about 3 weeks.
No, he's on 51. Lucky shine.
I haven't gained any subscribers in about 3 weeks, that's because I don't upload.
Aaron, hurry up. The fuck's Aaron?
Aaron, that's probably who KLC is. His name's probably Aaron. Yeah. Or Aaron, I don't know how you pronounce it, whether it be Aaron or Aaron, because they always like to pronounce that name completely differently.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, what the fuck now? Shit.
What have you done, Mike?
Sing.
What have you done?
I hope I didn't do anything. Let me know. You know.
The hell was that noise?
Thomas Brown.
Michael's internally screaming.
Oh yeah. Screaming internally. Come on, edit the bloody thing.
Come on, KLC. Once KLC's in, we can go. 15 drivers isn't bad. Yeah, 15 isn't bad. Well, yeah, 15 drivers. So wait for him to choose his car, and then we can go.
Finally, someone to commentate with me.
Oh no, right, sorry.
Well, no, it's fine.
So I would have had to leave you like next week if plans had been successful, but they haven't been. So I'm back again next week. What car should KLC go in? Williams, as that's got both seats.
I don't think he's a reserve.
I don't know, check your list. You're the one with the driver list.
KLC
so.
in half.
He's in house, okay.
Come on, Kelsey.
There we go. Go! I know we're 5 minutes late, but oh well. Fucking LGFP.
What?
GFP's just joined the stream and immediately just said record holder for most wins in ERL has arrived. You've got as many as me, mate, so you joined with me.
I actually remembered yesterday when you said you're gonna walk the league.
Never forget the day that GFP said he'd walk ARL Season 1. No chill drive, I won't miss Monaco. I thought I would be, but plans have been cancelled.
You won't need to notice him anyway.
Wow. To be fair, if I voice crack like I did the other day, then you know.
2.5 lap.
Oh, what, me?
Let's be honest. Yeah.
I was, yeah, he was on about commentating.
Oh. Oh, okay. Didn't even ask for it. Savage.
To be fair, I probably will only last a lap and a half. I lasted a lap and a half in, was it race department? No, it wasn't race department, it was, Invictus. I lasted a lap and a half in that.
Got so many leagues, you don't know which one you retired in.
I'm probably gonna end up leaving Invictus, to be fair, because I just 4 days a week of league racing is actually too much to be an idiot.
Right. So the intro is coming into the screen while we're waiting for the start of the
Well, I skipped the intro because copyright.
In Spain. And 12 minutes countdown has begun.
Looks like the weather seems okay, but it's hard to tell from just the pit lane angle. Yeah, there we go. Walsh out because of course he has a qualifying ban carried over from Bahrain. So who's going to be the first eager beaver out on track? Oh, there we go. We got somebody coming out. It's one of the Force Indias. It is Chill Drive, first guy out on track, followed by a Red Bull. Oh, here we go. Here they all come piling out right at the start. Yeah, Chill Drive, first guy out on track. Guinness follows behind in a close second. Grow Nice Beer also out. Calic Wrist coming out. MLG Kiwis, of course, F1 commentator. Now racing in F2 as well. Pretty much everybody's on track. Okay, everybody, apart from Vitanov is out on track. Oh no, Vitanov's just come out. So everybody's on track. What do you reckon our pole time's going to be for this, Mike, if it stays dry?
I'm expecting like a high 18.
I was expecting a mid 18. So in the mid 118s, I reckon it'd be a good lap to set. I can't remember exactly what the pace was in pre-season, because of course F2 had a pre-season race here, didn't they? 123s. That's. I think it was
high to mid 18.
That's your pace, Gaming Creep Plus, maybe 123s.
We didn't have Ash Best there, though.
Oh yeah, true. We did have we had Ash Best in pre-season, who of course he's now in F1, and Mr. Costa, I believe, raced in that, didn't he?
Not sure. I don't think so, actually. Mr. Costa was in F3.
Let's get this lap time delta on. There we go.
Okay, let's try and find some space as he's starting his lap.
Chill Drive, first guy out on track with...
Championship leader since Russia. He lost the lead after the Russian Grand Prix to Warlock, who is now leading from him to Grönbeer.
22.2 is the first sector split from Chill Drive, the first guy out on a lap. And the Force India runs very wide out of turn 5 though. That'll lose me about 2-3 tenths. Yellow flag in sector 1. Might be from Swan letting people through.
Kelsey in the pit lane, and Warlock still in the pits as well.
52.7 middle
Warlock
sector.
Stopped in the exit. Warlock is stopped in the exit of the pit lane.
Guinness with a 52.0 middle sector, much quicker than Chill Drive at the moment, 7 tenths faster in the middle sector.
I'm not sure what Warlock is doing, why he stopped at the exit, I think, of the pit lane.
That'll explain why there was yellow flags in sector 1. Chill Drive about to come around the final corners, put the first lap time on the board, and it is a 1 minute 19.8. Guinness about to cross the line as well to do a 120.0. So Guinness lost a lot of time in that final sector. Was 6/10 faster than Chill Drive. Yeah, probably due to the track extending that Gaming Freak Plus has just pointed out.
Yes,
Tom Killer with a 120.0. Odoms, there we go, pops in a purple lap time of 119.1. Gronos Beer 19.7.
Still have no idea what's going on with Warlock, but he still stopped there.
Sure, I can't expect. Warlock's on the home straight for me.
No, I don't.
No, he's on the home straight for me.
Why has he stopped in the pit lane for me and he's done just a lap? Oh my god.
That's your internet and desync, I think. By the looks of it.
It's literally stopped in the pit lane.
Calic Risk put in 19.6, so Odoms currently has the fastest lap time by half a second with a 119.1. Track will only continue to get faster from this point onwards, as long as it stays dry though. So we'll see how many drivers can get into the 118s. Oh, yeah.
It's currently in P7 with, as is Francis and Alice on 20.0, and Tom Killer actually. Very close for the top 5. Chill Drive comes into the pits early as well.
Odom's just come around and doing another lap. It is a 19.0, so he does improve by a 10th. Nice lag. Nice lag though from Odoms, of course, American.
Hayes comes around the final corner. Let's see where this is going to put him. It's P2, 19.249, very good lap from the Sauber driver.
Calic Wrist also improved and went on to a 19.4.
Many drivers are pitting. Calic Wrist improves to a 19.4.
I just said that. Yep. Don't think
Alice is in the wall. Alice is in the wall in the pit lane.
Oh yeah, out of the session.
And then he will only manage P10.
Won't be able to improve on that 120.0, which I reckon will be beaten by those drivers behind him. So not a good time for Alice Killer. Odoms is disconnected.
The only driver, the Ferrari driver that's left in the session, with Phil left in the pit lane for me.
Kiwis is on an in lap, as is Warlock by the looks of it.
And Calic. No KLC, I don't think he is on a lap.
I think everybody's on in laps. And KLC is coming around the final corner. Comes across to do a 19.9, which puts him 7th. Which now knocked Alice Killer outside of the top 10. As now we've just got the long wait for everybody else to come out for their second and final run. Somebody has just dived out of the pits. Who was that? It was Maledictus, who comes out very early to start his second run. Currently sat 14th and last out of the people that are qualifying today. With a 120.8. Needs to find some time.
Just coming to the pits.
Oh, there's some lag there. Don't know whether that's me or whether that's Maledictus.
Tom Killer's going
out. It is Maledictus. He's all over the place. I need to make a point of that. Maledictus is lagging all over the place. Nice beer coming back out as well, currently P4 with a 19.7. Chill Drive back out to try again. As is Tom Killer. And Guinness. And Vitanov as well. Maledictus is about to start his second run.
We're still pink until the end of October, when we're gonna turn to a different colour, which is yet to be seen, so...
This is going to be news to me. Michael making up plans already. Oh, Maledictus is all over the place at the moment. The amount of lag from Maledictus is ridiculous.
It's not lagging for me.
He's all over the place for me. He's not at the moment, but he was out of turns 1, 2 and 3.
Don't let me do John quickly.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to need to re-invite Michael because he doesn't have a party invite. So apologies if I missed anything. I actually need to invite the Greek. There we go. Maledictus is going to be the first person to complete a lap in this second run. And there's some more lag from Maledictus, again all over the place.
Hello.
Welcome back. Maledictus comes across and does a 19.6, which puts him 5th fastest.
19.1 from Tom Killer, goes P2 on the front row.
Only a 10th off the current fastest time set by Odoms. MLG Kiwi is about to start a flying lap as well, currently in the final sector.
Guinness goes P4 with a 19.4, just ahead of Calec Chris by 13,000, who's on his out lap right now.
See if anybody else is on a fly. I think Grow Nice Beer is on a fly, yes he is. Coming through the final sector. Sector 2 yellow flags.
This form is on a flying. Oh, that's a Ferrari. I think that is.
It's a McLaren off.
No, it's Maledictus actually.
It is Maledictus.
He stopped in the gravel with the exit of turn 5.
Grow Nice Beer does a 19.3, which puts him up into position 4 now.
MGQ is still in P3. He's looking to improve. Chill drive into P5 and 19.3.
A little bit of track extending there from MLG Kiwis. Looks like he slid coming off onto the power coming out of turn 4. Salva lets him through quite nicely. Oh, 2 cars here, right down the straight. I think that might have been a hold up there from Tom Killer, that was. Grow Nice Beer has...
Both letting through, Range Beer retires, he's not going to manage anything better than P4.
Must be quite happy with his lap. He mustn't, I don't think he's got any fuel left to finish his, to do another lap though. Which is probably why he's retired.
He was in the 3rd sector, Ward retired, he's only P9. With Ferrari's disastrous quali session here in Catalonia. Round the final corner, Kiwi goes. Going to open the DRS, is he going to improve?
18.9, first person into the 118s. Pole position, provisional pole position for MLG Kiwis. Odoms is on a lap though. Just finishing his sector 1. 20.0 sector 1, so already 2 tenths up on MLG Kiwis' first sector.
So a very good lap so far from Odoms. Has to keep on it though. Guinness retired, many people are retiring, so has the provisional pole sitter MLG Kiwis. So it's all up to Odoms and Tom Killer to get pole position from him. Oh, Odom's on the grass, Odom's in the grass, and he's into the walls, he's lost his tyre.
Oh, says he's starting 14th now as well.
Yeah, for some reason he's P14, because he disconnected.
Oh, this game is wonderful.
Yeah, great. So, Tom Killer now, I think he's on a lap as well. I'm not sure if it's a quick one though.
He was 22.4 sector 1, so it wasn't the quickest, but we'll see what his sector 2 time is. 52.3 is a 10th off his previous best.
Shield drive on a quick lap as well. He's only 4 tenths off the current pole lap. Let's see what he can do as well.
Yeah, currently faster than his previous best.
Goes wide. He's aborted his lap.
Get another improvement by a 10th from Chill Drive. Chill Drive could be quite close.
He's negotiating some traffic here in the 3rd sector.
He only needs to find 13 thousandths though to take 3rd position. Well, what should be 4th, but... Calec Risk goes in with a 19.3.
Just ahead of Greenwich and Chill Drive. He's going to hold on to it though. Chill Drive comes around the front corner. Let's see what this is going to be.
19.4 no, doesn't make an improvement. Lost a lot of time in that final sector. There's a 10th and a half off on his personal best.
stays P5. He's the last driver to cross the line with Kiwis on pole.
Well, we'll see, because I think if Odoms gets demoted to 14th, we may well have to restart with a grid change, because it's a bit unfair.
You might well do, but let's see. I think Odom's time has disappeared because he disconnected.
We are just waiting for Maledictus to retire, and then we are ready to get into the race, I think.
Indeed. So rather interesting grid we have for Spanish Grand Prix. 2 reserves in the front row. Actually, no, I'm lying. MGQ is a Sauber driver. Just realised that.
Yeah, Odoms' lap was removed.
Yeah, Odoms is appearing in 14th.
I've got a screenshot of that.
I'm gonna run you through the net positions with Odoms in P2. MGQ with an 18.9 in pole position. Odoms in 2nd, Tom Killer 3rd, Calic in 4th, Greenwich BA is Red Bull in 5th, Childrive in 6th, Guinness in 7th, Maledictus 8th, Warlock in 9th, KLC in 10th, with Swam and Francis in 11th and 12th respectively. So I think we're gonna restart with a grid editor use, as it's not fair at all on Odoms to start down in 14th place after his great quali lap over 19 flat, which puts him ahead of the 2nd place in the standings, Tom Killer, and I think Australian Grand Prix winner, if I'm correct, yeah? So yeah, I believe we had 4 different winners in 4 races here in F2. Very unpredictable championship with the top 3 very close indeed in the standings. Warlock, Russian Grand Prix winner, starting down in P10, I believe, or P9 actually. Wow, what is this? Warlock is starting alongside someone. I think that's just me again.
I think we need a grid editor.
Yeah, Warlock stopped in the straight for me, so I think a restart should be good for both me and Odoms, so
alright, shall I
Warlock doesn't glitch
I'll
out.
set that up then.
Yeah, we are restarting. Bear in mind, so this doesn't matter what happens here. Junior's left the session. We are making a new lobby with the grid standings as they were, with Odoms in 2nd.
It means that everybody watching the stream as well gets to see how this grid editor thing works as well.
Yeah, I believe we have some problems in F3 as well, so it's going worse for this game. Patch came about a week ago and it looked very promising.
Custom grid.
There's some very good
I have no idea what the weather was like. I will ask them what the weather was like.
I was dry for the start. I'm not sure what's happening next though.
I will leave it as dynamic for now until somebody tells me otherwise. Definitely dry to start with though. Full dry from chill drive. Was it sunny dry or cloudy dry?
Yeah, I think it was cloudy to be honest. They're all saying dry. Just dry. All throughout.
Just sorting the settings out. Dun, 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 dun. Sunny. Okay, cool.
Clear.
Fine, I'll sort that out then. I'll invite you first, Mike, because you've got the custom list.
Right, so without further ado, let's join the lobby and invite everyone to get
I'll have
going
Warlock
again.
put done.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening for my screen with Warlock. He was just stopped in a random part of the track.
He was still going round for me. The only two people I spotted that were lagging in that entire session were Odoms and Maledictus.
Weren't lagging for me.
Odoms lagged a bit on his first lap and then stopped lagging and then disconnected.
I think Illuminati's gonna get back in as well, so
Put him at the back then.
he joined mid-quali. You put him in the back.
Yeah, Mitchell, you should be able to pick a setup. Also remind everybody in the chat as well to not ready up, because to give everybody a chance to load a setup.
Yes, about 30 seconds you have to wait. That's enough, I think, for everyone to have their strategies done for the Spanish Grand Prix, which will be getting underway in a few minutes. Odems wants to do quali again. He got it front row.
No, he's second, so
he is second.
him and his old TS Hub teammate are starting on the front row. Alright, we're missing three people actually.
Vitanov cannot join the session. I'll invite him again.
Right. Odoms isn't in either. Why restart colour? Because the game basically messed up qualifying positions.
Yeah, I don't think Odin realized that he was P2. I think we're gonna have more than 15 or 16 people. Might
So
have
Tom
17.
Killer will be third. Just got to change it for now because we're still waiting on people. So we've got 16 in now.
Vitanov cannot drive for some reason. I'm gonna tell him to restart his game.
Yeah. No, JP, not going to invite you to the lobby. You're not in the league, my friend.
Odin is still not in.
Yeah, we've gained a couple of people, Mitchell. Like, Odoms is in now. There we go. We'll have 16. We've got 16 races in, so we're just waiting on Vitanov, aren't we?
We'll have 17.
We'll have 17 races, yeah. We're just waiting on Vitanov. Right, Kiwi's pole. Odom's up to second. Tom Killer third. I've got the list up here. Calic fourth. Grow Nice Beer fifth. Chill Drive up to sixth. Genius seventh. Maledictus eighth. Warlock and KLC. Swam.
There we go, rolling.
Francis. And Vitanov. Then Alice Killer. What should I do with Walshabert? Oh, should I put Walshabert above Illuminati and Mitchell or below them?
Above.
Above them, okay. There we go.
Oh yeah, so Odin's gonna go to Williams.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Alright, just checking his grid's correct. Magic Kiwis, Odin's, Tom Killer, Calic, Grow Nice Beer, Chill Drive, Guinness, Maledictus, Warlock, KLC, Swam, Francis, Vitanov, Alice Killer, Walshabert, Illuminati and Mitchell. And then myself, technically, but I will spectate. Right, I believe we are good to go then.
All good with 17 drivers. Pretty decent turnout with Illuminati as well joining. That one mid quali, he would start at the back either way. So we sorted out the grid with a new feature, which only Johnny knows how to work. I've not got to look at it yet.
It's not that bad to work out, to be honest. It's quite good.
Okay.
Simple enough to work out. The only other person I've seen use it is Remco in a PSGL.
So it is going to be sunny for the whole race. Expecting some 1 stops, maybe more like 2 stops, but I think we'll still see a couple of drivers, especially those who start from the back, or actually, no, everyone will start with fresh tyres because...
Yeah, the top 10 have to start on softs.
Well,
yeah, Chill Drive's just put it in the stream chat as well. I've just put it in the main chat. Top 10 start on soft tyres.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get a penalty if you don't, Odoms. Guinness did a good job in those qualifying sessions, Coblis, so tell him he did well.
So everyone waiting as they should be, about 30 seconds for everyone to have time to select their strategies. On the 30-second countdown.
Well, Maledictus readied up immediately. We saw who readied up. Yeah, he readied up in about 5 seconds.
No, that's fine. Still should have plenty of time. They have the formation lap as well to get ready for the race. We have tried it yesterday in the Invitational, as we did with the safety car, which appeared to be still bugged.
Yeah.
The formation lap appeared to be fine, working as it should be, so doing it here from round 5. Hoping to not get any glitches with it, but I think it should be fine to run.
Right, looking at the tyres that everybody's on is quite interesting. All of the top 12 starting on soft tyres, I mean the top 10 had to anyway, but Alice Killer starting in 14th is on the hard compound tyre.
Vitanov on the mediums, I believe.
Vitanov, Walsher, Illuminati and Mitchell all on the mediums.
Yeah, so we have 1 hard runner, 12 softs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 medium runners.
Get some telemetry and that data on, please. So, MLG Kiwis will be starting this race from pole position. TS Odoms in 2nd, Tom Killer in the McLaren, the Australian Grand Prix winner in 3rd, Calacaris 4th, Gronice BF 5th as Warlock had been disqualified from the formation lap along with Maledictus, Chill Drive 6th, Guinness from 7th, Maledictus 8th, Warlock 9th, KLC 10th, Suomi in 11th, Francis Jessica 12th, Vitanov 13th. Looks like there's carnage going on there. Alice Killer 14th on the hard tyres, Wallstravert 15th, Illuminati 16th and Mitchell 17th.
Yeah, it was a avoiding action from Swan there in the exit of turn 9. There still is. There's someone brake checking. I think some drivers are going to get disqualified from the formation lap. And Guinness is moving very slowly as well. Yep. I think reminding if everyone has RAS on their tyres when they are getting disqualified from the formation lap, they are going to start with them tyres for the start of the race. So
yeah, they will start with grassy tyres, so be careful off the start.
I think everyone's got clean and fresh tyres for the race start for this Spanish GP. Everyone has lined up on the grid. We are getting ready to rev up to these 5 red lights for the Spanish Grand Prix here in Catalonia. It's 5 lights
And away we go.
MLG it's a very good start, so does Odems. They're side by side. Everyone
The Red
gets
Bull
up
of Gronice
very
Beer has got
clean.
off to a brilliant start as well.
Is Odems going to go up the inside? They're still side
You
by
had a
side.
look at
MLG
it.
Kiwi's in the lead.
And Gronice Beer's round into turn 2.
Greenwich Beer half spawns, and so does a Mercedes and a Haas in the back. I'm not sure who the other Haas
The Mercedes
is.
was Vitanov and the Haas will have been...
KLC. It was KLC.
It was KLC, it was KLC, yes.
They are still squabbling there.
Mitchell looks like he's in trouble at the back as well.
Yeah, the top 3 haven't changed, but Greenwich Beer is down. Oh, there's still a spinner there. I think that's Guinness. Down to P6 and to P7, man. And they're losing momentum. Maledictus up into P6. Around the outside into turn 7. They're very close. Still contact, but it does the position. Is Alice Skiller going to make the most of it? He goes up the inside of that. Warlock
gets up the inside as well, yeah. Very good move from Warlock. Guinness has got him back, though. Guinness got a great drive out of turn 9 and got the position back.
Chill Drive side by side in the 3rd sector. Very close racing from both of them. Chill Drive gets the position done. And up into P3 goes Tom Killer, loses the back
Calic Risk putting pressure on Tom Killer as well.
Calic Risk is very bright, but he's up into P4. That was a legal overtake. It wasn't illegal, so he's up into P4 for now. Tom Killer, though, right behind him. MLG Kiwis ends the first lap in 1st place. Odem's right behind him, 8/10. Not quite, but he's still on it. Change of positions further back with some pit stops from Killer and Natty.
So it feels like a lovely little battle for 4th, though, here for between Calic Risk, Tom Killer, Maledictus, and Guinness. With Gronice Beer not far behind as well.
Tom Killer lost some momentum at the start.
McLaren's off.
Killer's round. Last Maledictus in the wall in the exit of turn 3. He's down to P12 and now 13. Very bad traction zone there from the McLaren driver. Maledictus was running, I think, P6 or somewhere.
I reckon he just caught too much of the curb and it's just hooked him round and he couldn't catch the back end. That's what it looked like happened there. He caught too much curb.
Yeah, I think he might have. He's in P13 now.
Chill Drive's catching right up onto the back of Odems here as well for 2nd position. Odems must have made a mistake somewhere in that middle sector. He's lost a second. He's lost a second on Kiwis on this lap.
Yeah, gap is 2 seconds between Odems and Kiwis, and Chill Drive right behind Odems. Tom Killer right behind Calic as well.
See if Chill Drive can get a good run with the slipstream down the home straight. Of course, no DRS as yet. DRS starts being enabled this lap, so they'll get it out of turn 9. Odems defending the inside line. Chill Drive not going to launch it up the inside of Odems there into turn 1. Thought better of it. DRS is now enabled from this lap. No, he's going to want to try and get that move done. He might well be stuck if he stays behind for too long.
Let's see then, 2 battles for P2 and P4. Odem versus Chill Drive. Odems has lost a bit of pace in these early laps, while Kiwis is pulling away on the Sauber.
A little bit of a slide coming out of turn 7 from Odems there. Very wide there. Chill Drive in turn 9 takes out the DRS board.
Yeah, Chill Drive 1.2 now, 1.3 from Odems. Loses his grip. The exit of turn 9, a very tricky blind left-hander, sorry. And Tom Killer then.
I thought he was going to look at it, He was looking at it at the inside of turn 10, or turn 11.
Yeah, when he thought about it, but he didn't get the move done there as Caliquist closed the door very
There'll be a nice DRS train going on here as well. A nice DRS train going on here down the home straight.
So let's
Tom
see
Killer, Guinness,
what
nice
position are going to change. Greenwich has DRS, but it's way too far back. We're going to focus on Guinness.
Guinness is pulling to the inside. Guinness is going for it up the inside of turn 1.
Contact.
Going to be contact, but Tom Killer, yeah. Very well done by Tom Killer to hold on to the position. There wasn't any contact, but he defended well.
Guinness get the better traction. Let's see up the inside of the turn 4. Oh, still contact made. Guinness loses the back end. Guinness is temporarily up into P5 for now.
Tom Killer lost a couple of positions.
Stick around the outside? Oh, yes, he is. Oh wait, Tom Killer. Tom Killer's lost the position to Greenwich as well. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
there was contact into turn 4. I think they both kind of got a slide on, but Guinness held the slide better than Tom Killer did, so Tom Killer lost the position to Grow Nice Beer as well. As a result,
Tom Killer starting P3, he's down to P7 on lap 4 of the Spanish Grand Prix, and I think sooner or later he's going to get attacked by Swan in the Mercedes for P7. So let's see how this pans out.
Warlock going for a move on Wallström into turn 4 as well for position 14. Launching it on the inside, both of them on hard tyres. And Warlock, the defending champion for F2, moves up to 14th. He's going to need a good recovery drive to get some important points for Ferrari.
My screen. That's interesting.
Nice desync from you, Michael.
1.3 gaps from P1 to P2 and from P2 to P3, and then we have a 3-second gap to Calec West. Pink helmet, supporting breast cancer awareness, who goes into turn 3 almost flat there. Guinness follows in P5. Greenwich Beer very closely followed by Tom Killer in P6 and 7, while Swam is still keeping track of what the cars ahead do. He's in P8. 2-second gap to Francis, and another 2 seconds to Alice Killer, who's not having a good race. Neither is his teammate down in P14.
Well, Alice Killer
Ferraris are just so
started on the hard. He started 14th on the hard tyres though, so I think for him to be in 10th place on the tyres on hard tyres isn't bad going.
Yeah, he's not doing bad, but obviously his pace is not going to be decent as expected. He's on the very slow hard tyres, so he's playing the long game. So we'll have to see what he does later on in the race. Going to be right behind Guinness then. Gonna have to wait for the long back straight to make a move.
I hope he gets a good exit onto the final corner as well, because by the looks of it, Guinness is running very much lower wings than a lot of the other drivers. Guinness losing the back end there coming out of turn 14.
Yeah, he's appearing to struggle through the low speed corners in the third sector, but he gets a very good exit of that final one, which is very crucial for him. So I think he's going to hold on to P5. A lot of speed on the straight actually. Greenwich has a lot of speed on the back straight, but it's not enough to put his car up into P5, who remained in P6, and I think that's the only real battle we have on track actually.
Yeah, looking at the intervals, there's nothing else really going on track, just this battle for position 5 at the moment between Guinness and Grow Beer. I'm being told by Gaming Freak Ted to expect pit stops around lap 8.
Guinness loses the back end.
Gaming Freak Plus saying that the soft tyre runners might well be pitting in the next 2 laps or so. It will be interesting to see.
They can stretch them out to lap 10 in my opinion, but Swan's right behind Tom Killer. It will definitely be interesting to see their strategies for sure. They kick some back such as still their hearts. Well, got a battle going on now for P4 as Calec lost his momentum and pace on the last lap. And Guinness, who has made a mistake, has closed him up, so...
It's not helped by the fact that, of course, Calec does not have DRS, but Guinness and Grow Nice Beer have DRS. So they're closing a lot of time down in the straights between turn 9 and 10 and down the home straight as well.
Yeah, but Guinness didn't have DRS until this lap from Calec, so...
Yeah, you're getting quite a bit of time down that back straight.
Yeah, now he definitely has, and he's right behind him into turns 1, 2 and 3. Lose the back end, gets again Guinness struggling with his back end. Greenwich Beer doesn't get the position though. He's very close enough on any occasion to attack Renault of Guinness.
And Guinness now within 2/10 of Calec Race, going to look for it into turn 5. Yeah, Guinness is going for the move into turn 5. They get a little bit of contact. Again, they're still side by side coming into turn 6. Turn 7 and 8 as well. Oh, well held around the outside by Calec Wrist, holding the position brilliantly around the outside of turn 7.
Calec holds on after a very good battle there on the middle sector. Mitchell has a spin in the third one. He's down in last. Oh, he's in the gravel on the last corner. He's not having a good day here in Spain.
Oh, big slide. Big slide around turn 12.
Runoff area. Kiwi's in the runoff area in the last chicane. He's lost a couple of tenths there to T.S. Odom. Gaps down to 1.4. Yellow flags in the middle sector. Pat Maledictus has another spin in the exit of turn 9. Not his favourite corner, is it?
No. Having another escapade on the gravel. It was turn 3 earlier on in the race, though. It was turn 3 earlier on in the race, though, that he spun into.
Yeah.
It was it was somebody ran wide and into it was chill drive ran wide into turn 9 trying to attack Odom.
P9. Oh, Johnny, have a battle for P9 between Francis, his debut racing in Spain, and Alex Killer, who's not doing great in the championship. He has a win from China, I believe, and now he's attacking Francis.
Yeah, up the inside into turn 4 on the hard tyres though. Must be much fresher at this point in the race. Still side by side coming into 5. Oh, very close. Ooh, squeeze out there from Francis.
And Alice Killer holds on to P10, while Francis in P9 as well. I think Alice's tyres are coming into play while everyone else's softs are wearing off. Well, there's still this battle for P4 we need to keep an eye out for. Now this is
defending the inside there, Francis Jessica defending the inside into turn 10.
Yeah, this is a very close battle. I think Francis' tyres are...
As MLG Kiwis is in the pits at the end of lap 8. The race leader, Kiwis in the pits, which has allowed Odoms to take the lead.
Kalek in the pits.
Kalek in the pits as well, but Chill Drive stays up.
Guinness. Yeah, Guinness and Grangebeer stay out. Guinness with the DRS from Kalek. And this is going to be a battle for the net P4 now.
Oh, on the outside of turn 1. Oh, Guinness holds on well around the outside of turn 1. There was a little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact there, but it didn't cost either of them too much.
Guinness beautifully holds on to P3, then around the outside into the first corner. Vitanov is up into P9, while Kalek, who joins in the points in P10. And now Dictis is running very low revs for some reason. I don't know why, but if you spectate him, he's running some seriously low revs, but he's still carrying on. While Odems and Shield Drive are still staying out. Let's see, I think they're going to pit and respond to Kiwis' pit stop this lap.
No, it confirms that Kiwis is definitely 2-stopping. He put on medium tyres, he's in 8th position. As did Kalek Rist. Kalek Rist also fitting medium tyres.
And I think an interesting little feature we have, if you go to Kiwis' name, next to the 8, they have a white line. I'm not sure what that is. It may mean that he's net leader, but I'm not sure on that.
Where is this?
Next to the, like, you know, the leaderboard, next to the 8, there's a, like, white line.
No, there isn't.
In the pits.
There isn't for me, there isn't. Oh yes, there is. I've just spotted it, yeah. Must mean that he is net leader. I don't know. Or maybe he was pole position sitter. Don't know.
Could be, yeah. Francis up into P5, Faze up into P7. Guinness puts on the medium tyres. Will be joined in P10 or 11. It's going to be very close. I think 10, yeah, it's going to be P10.
10th, yeah. 10th place for Guinness, behind Kalek Rist. As Alice Killer still attacking the back of Francis Jessica as well. And MLG Kiwis is getting this fight for 5th position now as well. So we've got Francis Jessica, Alice Killer and MLG Kiwis for position 5.
Very close from MLG Kiwis to the back end of Alice Killer. I think an interesting thing to keep an eye out, it's Odin and Shield Drop on the 1-stop. I think they're going to go for it.
They could give it a go, yeah. Soft hards. It is doable.
Francis, Alice and Kiwis, close battle. Kiwis doesn't want to get held up. Let's see then, this is very interesting. Francis is going to defend the position. Down the middle goes Kiwis into the 3rd sector.
3 wide
Kiwis
coming into turn 10.
He's going to get Francis as well.
Yeah, Kiwis also gets moved on Francis Jessica as well and clears some traffic that, now that he's cleared, should mean that he will get even more an advantage out front.
Alex Killer doesn't get the position of Francis out of this chaos here. So Francis still ahead now because he pits.
So this, everybody else now in the pits as well, so MLG Kiwis will take the lead. Odom's fitting the hard tyres, so Odom's is definitely going for the 1-stop. As Chill Drive is not. Chill Drive's on the mediums.
Yes.
So Chill Drive will be 2-stopping. Odom seems to be the only person going for the soft, hard 1-stop.
Yeah, a lot of different strategies. Alex Killer is now up to P2, and if he's on the 1-stop, then he's net P2.
Kalek Rist has come out of the pits just in front of Grown Ice Beer. There's only 3 tenths separating them as they come out of the pits. Swan is also right on the back of Tom Killer as well, yeah.
Francis is AI. Ooh, rejoins very unsafely there. He was AI, and Killuminati, right when he was about to pass him, went out of AI, while Warlock having a disastrous race down to P13 on them hard tyres. Maledictus and Waterbird are very close as well.
I'm going to keep an eye on this battle for position 5 because Grown Ice Beer is now within 2/10 of the back of Calicrest. Might try and launch at the inside of turn 10 here with Ginnis just behind him as well. Yeah, goes for a very late move. Very late move into turn 10 there from Grown Ice Beer. Doesn't get it done, but pulled out right at the last available opportunity. Calic defends it well, and Ginnis is going to look on the back of this as well, hoping that he can make some positions.
Calic is driving very smartly and defends very well in this first stint. Now switching to the second one for some drivers. Well, let's see if Calicris can hold on for one more lap ahead of Greenwich Beer, who is on the fresh softs. Calic on a different sort of strategy. Greenwich Beer thinks about it, he's going to go for a lunge.
Yeah, late braking, but again, Calic defending brilliantly again. Very good defensive driving from Calic Rist. And of course, both the drivers behind on fresh mediums.
I think Guinness is going to go for a Greenwich Beer. Is Greenwich Beer going to lose a position on the fresher tyres and quicker ones? No, he's not quite contact.
Oh, there is contact into 4.
Up into P6. What scenes here? Greenwich Beer loses
another position.
He's looking for it back.
I thought he was going to try and go for it back. But of course, both Ginnis and Grown Ice Beer, both on fresh mediums, need to get past Calic Rist.
In all this kerfuffle, Greenwich Beer has lost a position to the medium run of Guinness.
Grown Ice Beer is also on mediums himself, so I don't know what your screen's telling you.
I think Guinness can attack better than Greenwich Beer though.
He's going to try
to make the move down on Calic. Side by side contact again. I think Guinness,
Calic defending on the outside.
Yeah, I think every attempt that Guinness has done for an overtake, I mean, no offense, but there was contact on every occasion on the side of the car ahead. Quite funny, no damage though, and he's not too aggressive to be penalised, but yeah, very determined to get the position now on Calic Race for the top 5.
Tom Killer has just made a move on Vitanov. I've just spotted that coming through the final sector. Swan's going to get a great run on Vitanov coming down the home straight here.
Guinness, is he going to go up the inside? Yes, he is. Calic pulled off to the outside. Is he going to make the move done? More contact. It pushes him off the track. That was not
still there though. They're still side by side.
Guinness up into P5, but it pushed him off the track. In my eyes, that was
a little bit aggressive. I don't know about it being a legal overtake per se, but it was a very aggressive move. Grown Ice Beer is now going to attack the back of the Toro Rosso as well.
Yeah, is Greenwich Beer going to finally make a move on Calic Rist? I don't think he's going to make it this lap. Or actually, is he? Very good traction zone from turn 5. He's right on the back of him. Calic has lost
maybe looking for the switch back into 7. No, I didn't quite get the switch back into turn 7.
Well, I think he's going to get a better exit off turn 9.
DRS, and the DRS coming into turn 10.
Calic gets DRS. Is he going to make the switch back then? Is he going to make it
again, another late move.
The inside? Not quite again. Same scenario as the couple past laps, but Childrop actually owed him to Nales. Look at this battle, so close for P2.
Oh, yep. Right you are.
Oh, Childrop in the wall. No. Childrop has lost it.
Seems to be a really bad omen for Childrive.
Wait,
the moment I start to spectate,
he's down in last.
He's not on my screen. That's again a desync from you, I think, Mike.
Oh, come on. What is going on? Anyway, Guinness up into P3. Childrop down to P4. Did he actually spin, or was it just me?
Yeah, he spun. On my screen it says that Odoms has got hard tyres on the heads-up display, but on his car he's got softs.
There we go. Alice Killer back to P2 for me, so close fight for P2 while Childrive spins in the exit of turn.
Oh, there's still this 3-car battle going on for 5th as well. Childrive's now joined this battle for 5th, but I think he's got damage. So Calic Rist maybe going to try and attack him around the outside.
Yeah, he does have damage. Childrive has damage. Calic is going to try and make most of it. The Red Bull Greenwich Beer up the inside. Is he going to make a move on them fresh socks? No, he's not. Calic once again holds on to this position ahead of Greenwich Beer. And I think all he wants to do is get a buff over one car between him and Greenwich Beer. Is Calic is going to go for it? Yes, he is. Up the inside.
Oh, there is contact there.
He has made the move done. He bit aggressively, but Childrive cannot hold on to it. He has damage, so there's no
Childrive has half a front wing, so it's not worth him trying to defend too much.
Greenwich Beer has to make the move done. He doesn't though, he has to stay behind him. This is going to be crucial for Calicris and himself. I think his tires are slowly going up as well. TS Odoms and Alex Killer at it. Is TS Odoms going to go for it?
Doesn't
no,
go.
he's not.
Doesn't look for it. I just spectated that just in the braking zone, and Odoms, I thought he might try and lunge it on the inside.
Shields up in the pits then. Oh, Odoms, very good traction zone on the exit of turn 2 and 3. Up the inside into turn 4. Is he going to go up into P2? No, Alex Killer. Better line, no, actually. Side by side still into turn 5. He's going to have the upper hand.
Odoms is going to get this, I think.
It's going to be Odoms.
Odoms has got it.
The outside.
I mean, the game is telling me he's on soft tyres, but he's not on soft tyres. TS Odoms into second position on his hard tyres, even though the game is lying to me. And Alice Killer, who hasn't stopped yet in this race, is in third position.
Well, certainly not a bad race for Alice Killer. 11 positions gained for him. He's still on the same compound he started on, and if he wants to go on a set of softs for the second stint, as most people are doing. Wait, what tyres Odom's on?
Hards.
He's on mediums for me. He's saying hards for display, so he's on softs for you.
It says hards on the display, but he's on softs for me on his car, which is weird. Alan, if you want to message me or Mike about it, I'm sure we can try and sort something out for you.
Lag again from TS Odoms. He disconnected earlier. Is Alice Killer going to go?
Alice Killer's going to launch it up the inside of turn 1. Little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact.
Very close there. He has to leave him the space around the outside, and up into P2 he goes.
Again, that looked like a fair manoeuvre. I think it was just the wheel banging put Odoms off, and he took defensive driving. Might he try and go around the outside of turn 4? He's going to give it a go.
He gets the better drive.
It's going to be a wonderful move. He can pull it off. He's very wide though, Odoms. Now we're launching up the inside of turn 5. Oh, defended well from Alice Killer though. Defended very well from Alice Killer, but they're still side by side coming into turn 7.
No, Alice Killer holds on to
P2. Yeah, Alice Killer does hold on to position 2. That was very good though, side by side for half of the lap there, those two. And that's what we want to see.
Are still battling. What's new? They have been battling for the whole second stint here, and the interesting fact is that Greenwich is on the softs and Calicris on the medium side.
They're both on mediums.
Are they?
Yeah,
Great.
they're both on mediums.
Greenwich is saying that he's on softs, but yeah, into the sector 3 now we go, so they're both on the same compound. The game is lying to us. Oh, very interesting line there from Alice Killer. Odoms up the inside.
Just spotted that. Odoms running wide.
Corner.
Running wide out of the final chicane.
This is going to give him the DRS, so I think they're going to swap positions yet again.
Odoms defending the inside line.
Was this a smart move from Alice Killer or not? Around
Odoms defending the inside. Odoms looks like he might try and hold on to this around the outside of turn 2. Bit of wheel contact again. Odoms forced wide. And Alice gets the move done back into second. These two swapping positions every single lap.
And the big win out of this, guess who?
It's MLG Kiwis, yeah. 6 second gap to the squabbling pair behind him. Both of them on hards with Kiwis on mediums though.
Greenwich and Calicris, finally Greenwich up the inside into turn 4. Is Calicris going to hold it around the outside? Don't tell me he is.
No, I don't think so.
Again, no, Greenwich up into P5.
Finally getting the move done, Grown Beer. He's been trying for about 5 or 6 laps to get past Calicris, and he's finally got it done on lap 17 into turn 4. I think it's been longer than 5 laps actually. But
yeah, a very interesting approach from LG Kiwis. He's got a very safe lead and he's opting for the 2-stall, so I think in my opinion it's between Alice and TS Odoms as they are
Alice Killer still needs to pit, so I reckon Odoms is the favourite to win this if he's staying out on those hard tyres for the rest of the race, because Alice Killer started on those hard tyres, so he hasn't pitted yet.
So DRS again. I think this is the only thing Odoms doesn't want to do is lose time behind Alice Killer. But he's going to get the DRS and he's going to try and make a move yet again.
Late braking. Very late braking. Aggressive dive bomb there.
Is Alice Killer going to go around the outside, very close to each other, side by side into turn 3.
Struggling for traction out of turn 2, side by side into 3.
Close. This could end in disaster. Odoms on the runoff area, he loses grip and he loses P2 for now. So loses even more time to MLG Kiwis, who is the guy who he needs to worry about. And another thing he needs to worry about is his tyres, and this battery is definitely not going to help these.
Tom Killer looks like he's going to launch up the inside of Calicris into turn 4 for 6th place. Doesn't. But Calicris, now that he's been overtaken by Grown Ice Beer, is losing time very, very quickly. Already 3 seconds behind Kronos Beer within a lap of being overtaken.
So that just tells how much time Kronos Beer lost behind him.
Again, Odom sitting behind sector 1, yellow flags, Maledictus again.
Maledictus yet again.
Third mistake of the race for Maledictus. McLaren driver seems to be struggling out there at the moment.
Oh, Odoms in the exit of a turn as well, I believe that is. Just loses the back end so much. He's lost a heap of time to P2.
I mean, that is one of the hardest corners on the track, so I'm not surprised he almost lost it there. I would say that is one of the hardest corners on the track. That and turn 7.
He does use traction, so very interesting to be fair.
See, the only battle now going on as a result is the battle for 6th between Calec Brist and Tom Killer 150.
Tom Killer is going to pick over DRS, P2 in the standings. He needs to get these points, very crucial for him. As he sees Warlock outside the points, he's going to go for it. No, he's not. Loses a bit of time there. Breaks a bit early. No, Calec Brist a bit too late there, which is going to compromise him in the exit of turn 2 and 3. Warlock is up into the points as Illuminati pits for his final stop of the day.
Yeah, onto medium tyres, I'd have thought, to take those to the end. The 15 laps remaining in the race. Yep. Illuminati onto mediums, loses a position to Vitanov as well. We're going to keep an eye on Alice Killer, because I'm pretty sure he might well need to pit quite soon as well, because he has been on those hard tyres since the start of the race. Started 14th, of course. Running very wide out of turn 10 as well.
I think what's happening here, I think MLG Kiwis, if you go, he's on Lin Mix, and he's losing time to Alice Killer, who started. He's on a 20 lap one hard, and he's losing time to him, and he's on Lin, so I think he's trying to go to the end his MLG Kiwis, as he's seeing his rival Odoms about 5.5 seconds back, so he has no reason to push. I think he might try to stretch these out to the end.
It's a very brave decision if he does it. It's a very good bit of tyre saving as well if he does it. Because to take those mediums, because he pitted on lap 8, so that means he'll have taken the medium tyres 25 laps if he does manage to do it, which is extraordinary. Tom Killer still sat behind Calec Brist, can't seem to find the opening to get past him. Oh, bit of lag there, massive amount of lag from Tom Killer there.
Calec,
yeah, Tom Killer's lagging around. It's Tom Killer. Probably isn't helping his case trying to attack Calec Brist when he's lagging sideways. Odom's now within 3/10 again of Alice Killer. He's going to try and launch it at the inside of turn 10.
In the third sector,
very late move, and the switch back from Alice Killer. Wow.
Yeah, very good moves. Oh, yellow flags. Who's that? That's Calec Brist. Calec Brist has lost his front wing out. So has Tom Killer. Tom Killer still has his front wing tag, but both of them have crashed with each other. Oh, what's going on? Tom Killer's lagging all over the place. I'm not sure where he's on track at the moment.
He is just coming into turn 9.
Well, yeah, disaster for him. He sees his.
There we go. Odom's getting a big run out from DRS here, coming into turn 1. He's going to launch it up the inside again. There's a Toro Rosso as well that might get in the way. But Odoms has got the move done. Odoms gets second position with a great little move into turn 1 and 2. Holds on to it. He's going to want to try and extend the lead. The back markers. Mitchell let him through quite nicely, but Walstrovert not quite yet. Walstrovert going to need to let these guys through.
This race has just gone very interesting with Warlock.
Warlock now into 7th position. The Toro Rosso of Walstrovert needs to let these guys through. The longer we watch him, the more likely he's going to be to get a penalty after the race. Remember that the head steward is watching this.
Walstrovert's going to let these two
through. There we go. Finally lets through. Very late though to let through. They were stuck behind him for 4 or 5 corners. Oh!
Very close there with Alice Killer. That was not needed from that maneuver. But yeah, I was about to say Tom Killer was in a great position to get the points he lost in Russia here in Spain. But now he's finding himself down to P8 behind Warlock in LGQ is in the pits. So
he's going to be coming in for a fresh set of mediums possibly, because he's only taken those tyres 13 laps. So he'll probably need to fit another set of mediums. I reckon he's going to need to fit another set of mediums if those mediums have only gone 13 laps. There's still 12 laps to go. It is mediums, yeah. It's 12 laps to go, and he's got a 5-second stop go as well.
Not good. Not great for him.
He's still stuck in the pit lane. There's no work being done on the kart. Now they're putting the work on the kart. And he finally comes out in 6th. That's going to cost him, that's probably going to cost him a good podium position maybe. So long he spent in the pit lane there. Seems like the team were late with the tyres, like Daniel Ricciardo in Monaco 2016, and then he had a 5-second stop go, which he must have got for speeding in the pit lane on his first stop.
So
makes him rejoin in 6th.
In the back right now.
He's got to hope those hards can go to the end.
Gap to Alice. He's pulled away.
Because Alice still needs to
make a pit stop.
Alice still needs to pit, yeah. Oh, Toro Rosso's off in the background. That's Walstrobert. Walstrobert off in the background in turn 9. Caught too much out to exit curb and has just spun the car completely round. He's not having a good day, is he, Walstrobert? Had the qualifying ban and he's currently sat well last.
Many spins there, so in the last couple of laps.
Calic Rist has pitted to change his front wing and to fit some soft tyres, by the looks of it.
Illuminati gets Vitanov in the second sector. Vitanov struggling with fuel. Oh, he goes in the gravel, locks up both front tyres. He goes on straight the gravel on. And he stopped there. Alice Killer in the pits. So Alice Killer does the inevitable.
How did Public join?
Has joined us.
How has Public managed to join?
No idea.
Well, it's not like he can race, so...
Killer, he's going to rejoin in P5.
Yeah, Alice Killer does rejoin in P5. He rejoins ahead of MLG Kiwis. That is crucial.
Just about. He is on soft, so I think this is pretty much over for the phase for the top 5.
I reckon, yeah.
Warlock in the pits, and so is Tom Killer. So both of the championship rivals in the pits. Warlock has a 5-second stop and go, and this is going to be very close between him and Tom Killer. Maledictus leaves the session. Tom Killer on soft, and Warlock is on the soft as well.
Oh, Tom Killer's just got it. Tom Killer has just kept hold of it.
But funny thing is, both of them are fighting for one single point, so this is not going to help either of them if they battle. No, it is, but yeah, they're both battling for P10. Championship rivals are going to fight for 1 point, and guess what? Rennisbeer is the big winner out of this. He's not too far back these two in the standings, and he's currently in P3. So 15 points for him.
Not sure whether he needs to pit again though. Ginnis is in the pits. And Ginnis pits as well. So this will promote Swan to 2nd position, who I believe also does need to pit again though.
I think Rennisbeer is going to come out about P6.
Swan pits, so it's going to be Alice Killer 2nd and LG Kiwis in 3rd.
Yeah, this is just very confusing. MLG Kiwi sets the quickest lap on mediums. Alice Kill up into P2 and fades up into P3. Where's Grangeley going to come out? This is what I'm looking for. P5 it is. So still a very decent position, 10 points. So 9 points gained from the top 2. I'm going to tell you now how the standings are going to look like if it finishes like this.
Well, for starters, just to point out that Odoms has now just got to take it easy and survive his tyres. He's got 23 seconds to Alice Killer in 2nd position. So he's just got to get his tyres to the end, and the win is effectively his. Especially as MLG Kiwis will want to try and attack that 2nd position off Alice Killer, so those guys might well lose time squabbling away.
So, alright, so Rennisbeer is 10 points, 11, sorry.
Lock up the inside of turn 1 on Tom Killer. Going for that, trying to get that points position off Tom Killer. Doesn't get it done. Little bit of lag though from Tom Killer, probably doesn't help matters.
So just going to point out pretty quickly there as we're watching the battle for P10. And Rennisbeer is 11 points behind Warlock, so if Warlock does stay in P11, he's going to be 1 point behind the championship leader, as Warlock is going to be 6 points behind the pair of them.
Wow, so it's quite close then.
Yeah, that's how it's going to pan out after this race if it finishes like this. But we still got MLG Kiwis and Alice Killer.
The 21-0.
Not too far back as well. He's in P7 though, so he's going to snatch some points off the top 2 as well. Warlock has a... Well, Tom Killer has pulled away a bit, 7 tenths between these two, 8 now. I think crucially, Warlock is going to pick up DRS for yet another lap. Phase 5 tenths beyond Alice Killer. He's definitely got a podium at least.
Doing a good job to sit behind Alice Killer.
Rennisbeer right behind Guinness, so if he makes the move done, he's got the championship lead either way. Warlock up into P10 then, and Tom Killer up into P9. So very
KLC
interesting change
pitted,
of
yeah.
position.
KLC pitted, which is why. So he's come in for soft tyres to take to the end. Guinness running very wide out of turns 7 and 8. And there's going to be the DRS here for Grown Ice Beer into turn 10. DRS wide open from Grown Ice Beer. Not going to launch it up the inside like he has done, like he tried to do so many times to Calac Wrist earlier on in the race.
Very defensive line from Guinness, going to compromise him for this complex of corners. Into the final chicane they go. Very crucial traction zone for Greenwich Beer's race. Yep, Guinness goes very wide. Greenwich Beer picks up a very good traction.
Sitting right in the gearbox of Guinness right there. He'll be side by side down the entire straight. Guinness running quite low wings by the looks of it, because he's got some good pace down the straight. Up the inside, though, Grown Ice Beer.
Down the inside.
Gets the move done.
Onto it.
Might not be over there, though. Guinness might be able to sit behind and maybe try and launch it up the inside of turn 4. Yeah, there we go. Got better drive out of turn 3, so they're still side by side coming into 4. And Guinness gets it done.
Inside yet again. Greenwich Beer needs to get past him if he wants to get the championship lead. He's staying behind him. Warlock is going for a move on Tom Killer. Warlock up the inside and into P9 he goes. Very crucial move. 2 points.
Well, that's
right
1
now,
point difference there. 2 points for Warlock, 1 for Tom Killer as it stands at the moment.
Yeah,
and still 10 for Grown Ice Beer. Erdms is doing exactly what I thought he would do, and he's just sitting and saving his tyres, even though he is running rich fuel mix, which is a bit of a concern. He doesn't need to push. He's got 20 seconds to the guys behind. I mean, yes, they're on soft tyres. Yeah, he was running rich down the straight. NLG Kiwis is doing well, though, to sit behind Alice Killer well. Considering he's on the medium tyres and Alice Killer's on the softs. Yep. Good idea.
Alice Killer with a penalty. Phase with no penalties. And I'm going to straight go to Warlock and...
Tom Killer.
Warlock has got 2 penalties on the same lap, and Tom Killer hasn't got any. So Tom Killer, I think, is gonna finish ahead of Thingy. Warlock.
Thingy. You're a league owner. You should know everybody's names, mate.
Even more interestingly, Guinness
Grown
has
Ice
got a penalty.
Oh, Grown Ice Beer, looking at him on the outside of turn 5.
Greenwich Beer doesn't have a penalty. He doesn't really need to fight Guinness.
He doesn't know that, though. He won't have any idea about that. Still sitting behind Guinness, trying to get the move done. Going to get the DRS and maybe try and launch it the inside of turn 10 again as KLC goes purple. From 12th position.
So if everything stays as it is and the gaps stay as they are, Greenwich Beer is going to be up into P4 with 1 less penalty than Guinness, and Tom Killer is going to be up into P9 with 1 less penalty than Warlock, 2 less penalty than Warlock. And he's 2 tenths behind the Ferrari driver either way, so I think he's going to pass him.
LG Kiwis is very close to Alice Killer here. Not launching up the inside of turn 1, sitting behind quite safely is the Sauber driver, the F1 commentator.
Greenwich Beer still behind Guinness. He's nowhere near close to the Renault driver to make a move for that P4. He doesn't need to anyway. But Tom Killer still on the back of Warlock. He only needs to be within 6 seconds of the Ferrari driver and current championship leader.
In the moment it's only, what, 6 tenths? Pretty close as it stands. KLC again going purple with a 120.8. There's no extra points for fastest lap, but it is a matter of pride. I wish it was extra points, because I've had an extra point for Australia in F1.
Pitanov's brake trigger got stuck apparently.
Yeah, obviously he put it in the stream chat. I just didn't point it out because I'm stupid.
Right, so Greenwich Beer right behind Guinness.
Kiwi's not opening his DRS though. He hasn't opened his DRS, which is a little bit concerning.
He's not, but
he did have the availability to use DRS, and it could have got him the position.
FaZe is struggling with fuel.
That is true. I mean, yeah, well, his name used to be FaZe. We always call him FaZe.
Well, no one wants who FaZe is though.
No, true.
Well, Tomkid has lost DRS from Warlock. Warlock needs to push as much as he can.
Well, so there is only 5 laps left, including this one. 4 laps after the one they're on. Odoms is doing pretty well at the moment. He's maintaining the gap to Alice Killer behind, because the gap stayed at 20 seconds for the last 4 or 5 laps. Considering he's on pretty old hard tyres.
Guinness is on lean and struggling with fuel. Grimsby has half a lap plus, and now he's on rich.
Defends the inside. Guinness, he's going to launch it up the outside of turn 10. He's going to try. Outside line is not easy to make an overtake round, especially in turn 10. And Guinness holds on to position 4.
Very well.
Yeah, did the right thing defending the inside line for that corner, forcing Gronosbeer to the outside. As that is a very difficult corner to try and make a move around the outside. And as Kiwis pulls to the inside, looks like he's going to try and take second place off Alice Killer here. Best of the late breakers, little bit of contact. They've locked wheels. They've locked wheels. I don't think either of them got damaged, but Alice Killer's right front getting locked in with Kiwis' left rear. Neither of them have damage, but that's cost them time, and Kiwis does keep the position in second position. And I will be right back shortly, so I'll leave it to you for a minute.
Yeah, FaZe has one less penalty than Alice Killer either way, so I think FaZe has pretty much done that place, and is going to finish in P2 behind Odom, so change of positions in the top 2. Odom's in first and FaZe in second. Pole sitter for today. While Grenadier is still right behind Guinness. Guinness makes a mistake. He's still struggling with fuel. He's under the objective now. Guinness goes very wide, and I think this is going to be the crucial move Grenadier makes around the outside actually. And let's see, Guinness defends very aggressively and pushes Grenadier off the track. Guinness has been so aggressive this race. It's quite remarkable. He's struggling with fuel a lot, and he's going to lose this position anyway because he's got 2 penalties, or 1. And the Grenadier hasn't got any. So Tom Killer is losing so much time to Warlock. The gap between him and Warlock is 4 seconds. So
oh blimey, yeah, I've just spotted that. There's still
bad pace.
3 laps to go, yeah. And if Warlock can pull out a 6-second gap, then he'll keep that position.
He's got P9. So he's going to hold on to the championship lead if he holds on to P9.
KLC, I've just noticed, is also catching up to the back of Francis Jessica for P11. KLC, the person who currently holds the fastest lap of the race on the soft tyres. No one with the number 1 on his car.
Struggling with the fuel. Only 1 retiree, so very good.
Oh, I think Maledictus is technically AI, as is Wolfstrabert. No, Wolfstrabert isn't, but Maledictus is AI. Gronosbeer still hasn't got a move done on Guinness. 2 laps to go now for the race leader, TS Odoms.
Oh, Francis and KLC very close to each other.
Gronosbeer as well on Guinness. Gronosbeer has got it done into turn 10.
Makes the move done up into P4. And he's going to finish there if something major doesn't happen. Guinness is going to stay on the
Guinness
back
has hit the back end of Gronosbeer there. Don't know whether Guinness got damage as a result of that. I'm going to try and have a look at the camera angle, see. It doesn't look like Guinness has damage from that. Got away with it.
No, he doesn't. I think Guinness is fine. He opens the DRS. He doesn't have a lot of fuel to burn.
Oh, look at the overspeed though. Look at the overspeed.
Let's see then.
Again, side by side.
Just about.
And well held by Gronosbeer into the inside of turn 2. So many overtakes that have been tried and failed here.
Look at the gap. Tom Killer's got a 6.6 second gap.
Tom Killer looks like he's just made a mistake. He has just made a mistake. I spotted some grass on his rear tyres, so that'll explain what's happened there. Looks like he made a mistake coming into the final sector. Guinness looking for it again, forcing Gronosbeer wide. That was a very dirty overtake in my opinion from Guinness. Basically barging his way into 4th position.
Yeah, Guinness forced Grenadier earlier off the track as well.
That one was into the gravel. So some very aggressive moves, very aggressive driving.
But he's gonna let him through then, and very fair.
Okay, that's alright.
Drivers.
Very fairly letting him through.
P4. He's gonna finish there. Odom starts his final lap on his Williams. Ooh, Francis goes very wide. I think LC and him are gonna battle. Oh, very interesting. Tom Killer's now got a 9-second gap to Warlock, so...
And Tom Killer properly losing some time.
Yeah, anticlimactic end to the race. I thought Warlock would go down
Looking
to
by the way he's
and,
driving, he does have some damage by looking at the way he's driving. He lifted off so much through turn 9. I think he does have some damage, which is why he's losing time.
Possibly we have some yellow flags in the middle sector, that is KLC.
That'll be for KLC, yeah, he might have tried to move on Francis and has spun by the looks of it.
He was doing very good in Russia, but a man who hasn't got a lot of TV time or airtime is TS Odums on his Williams, starting this final sector of the race. Started P2 and left behind MLG Kiwis on the 2-stop. Odums has performed the very well made 1-stop on the hard, starting on soft, comes around the final corner and is going to be victorious here in Spain, picks up 25 points and loses the tyre.
As he decides to blow up as he crosses the line, that's his celebration, to kill himself as he crosses the line. TS Odums wins. MLG Kiwi's going to hold off from Alice Killer unless penalties happen. We'll have a look as they cross the line. They should be coming around any minute now. I can't spectate now though.
Kiwis. B2 for him.
Alice Killer, yeah, holds on to third.
Greenwich Beer.
Yeah, got the move done on Ginnis, and of course Ginnis would be aggressive overtake, letting him through. So Greenwich Beer holds on to fourth. Hopefully penalties don't ruin this. Yeah, getting a bit sideways out of the final corner though, Swan. Chill Drive 7th. As he crosses the line. Killuminati 8th. Crossing the line now. And then Warlock, the defending champion, in 9th. Tom Killer will round out the points positions, and Francis is the only other one, and Maledict is the only other ones yet to cross the line. Maledict is AI though, so it shouldn't really matter. Tom Killer crosses the line in 10th. And Francis Jessica crosses the line.
Warlock is going to have the championship lead, just 1 single point ahead of Greenwich Beer, and I think about 10 for Tom, so
7 points separating them
between the top 3 coming into Monaco. What a race today.
Yeah, there were some battles all the way through the field. The 1-stop basically won TS Odums that race completely.
Yep.
And of course that's why Alice Killer got 3rd as well. Started 14th Alice Killer and managed to work his way up to 3rd through a 1-stop. From hards to softs, doing the reverse to what Odums did. And I will try and get these 3 in the party if I can. MLG Kiwis, TS Odums, MLG Kiwis.
Well, Guinness in P5 with a Renault. An extra penalty cost him the chance to battle with Greenwich Beer for P4. Swarm in P6, Children on P7, Killer 98th, defending world champion Warlock down in 9th, he's still by 1 single point ahead of Greenwich Beer. Tom Killer.
I can't hear you at the moment, sorry, I'm inviting. If anybody in the chat has any questions for our podium sitters, then please pop them in the chat. As we're just making sure they all join in. I had to change the party limit, I forgot it was set to 2.
Louise and Alice Killer have joined us. We're waiting for our winner, TS Odums, to start the press conference or interviews. I don't think it's a press conference.
I will just say to you two at the end, nice battling at the end from both of you.
Oh, thank you!
I was quite surprised that you were keeping up with Alice Killer on your medium tires.
Warlock needs to be invited to the party for the interview.
Huh?
Warlock needs to.
Okay, and we'll send him an invite as well.
Yeah, Odems, how did you make that one-stop work? Was it easy or was it hard? Did you have to conserve? We saw you at one point being on Rich while you had a 20-second gap, so how did that race was for you?
I realized that, like, if you start on the softest tire and you can make 1/3 of the race, then you can do the rest on the hardest tire. So after I was around 6 laps and I wasn't even at 40% yet, I realized that I could just one stop. So when I pit on lap 11 and I saw Chill Drive go onto the medium, I was pretty much confident I was winning the race from there.
And what was going through your head when you were battling with Alice Killer in the second stint?
I was absolutely furious. Like, please,
I thought you would be.
That was so unnecessary. All of that was just unnecessary.
Once I saw you guys pit though, once I saw you pit Odems, I knew that you were one stopping, and I knew that MLG Kiwis was two stopping. So I knew you, so long as you kept at least about a 10-15 second gap, you'd be fine.
Yeah, that's why I was just. You'd think that I would just stay behind Alice, but I was like, you know, fuck this guy, and I tried to overtake him.
That's not a very nice way to treat your fellow drivers.
Well, I have road rage, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
my fastest lap on the hard tires was like on lap 20 something, because I was stuck behind Alice the entire time. So when I actually got clean air, that's when I could set a fast lap.
Fair enough. That dirty air is a killer though in this game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Alice, good drive from you as well, because you started 14th. To get yourself up to 3rd position with a one stop was very good going. Good clean stint on that hard tyres.
I was going for the hard mediums, but
when
I saw I lasted that long, I was like, I have to go to the softs.
Yeah, was it? But did you really get stuck in too much traffic when you were on the hard tyres in that first stint?
No, actually no, I didn't.
That'll probably explain why your tyres didn't go off so quickly then, and why you could do that soft tyres at the end.
Yeah, I just had clean air, like, for the whole race.
Yeah, well done to both of you then for getting your tyres to last that long. That's pretty good.
Same. I did that as well, I think.
I think you did as well, yeah.
Phase, a question. A question for you. I saw you on Lean Mix, like lap 20. What's going on with my voice? I don't know. But were you trying the one stop, or were you just conserving to go to softs for last stint?
No, I just because, well, obviously I was trying to pull the gap because I got a stop go, and I'm pretty sure when he's speeding the pit lane it's meant to be 5 seconds, but it turned out to be 10 seconds anyway.
Did your teammate pit the lap before?
Yeah, that was that was so weird.
Because that's the thing, because I spotted that on stream as well, where the team didn't want to come out and bring your tyres out, and then they gave you a 5 second stop go. That was really weird.
Yeah, I was well, I was just managing the 5 second gap to obviously Odems and that, but because I didn't expect him to do the one stop, and then I was just in lean because I was trying to save some fuel for the final stint.
Interesting.
Feel free to.
Yes.
Yeah, if you've got footage of it so that I can see whether it was like legitimate that you shouldn't have got it, then yeah. Okay, doc. Okay. Just send it. Just send a video to me, and I'll have a look at it.
So Warlock, you still hold the championship lead by 1 point ahead of Greenwich Beer. Do you think you can still keep on that first place in the standings after Monaco? Okay, let's see if you can actually do that. Unless we have some other questions coming in for Warlock, Kiwis,
Not seeing any.
Alex.
There's nobody asking questions on the stream, which is a little bit of a shame. But
Can I just say, make sure you watch the F1 stream at 5 PM. Thank you. Bye.
I completely agree with that. Everybody tune in for F1 at 5 o'clock, please.
Otherwise, you'll be hung, drawn, and quartered. Thank you. Bye.
Well, I think we'll be good to leave it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank you very
we'll
much for
see you
watching,
in 1
guys.
week's time on Monaco. In the streets of Monte Carlo. Goodbye. See you in 1 week's time.
Goodbye.